Everything's...
Freeze! Cool it!
Drop! Starball!
Dodge this! Cool it!
Let's light it up!
This mold will be frozen in time. Freeze! Dodge this!
Going in! Get out of here!
Cool it! Oh, so sorry. Freeze! Dodge this! What's the hurry?
Everything's ready. Let's go! One win book.
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of.
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago.
But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of it. Barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingce village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two every now.
Did somebody say out-of-print books? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection? Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by. Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingce and pay a visit to Chang the Ninth? My pleasure, fellow book lover.
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Tibet Travel Guide? It's super duper interesting.
Are you buying or not? This weather is so amazing. I could burst into song.
The more, the merrier.
Freeze!
Yeah.
Cool it!
Let me amuse myself a little.
Dodge this!
Just once more.
Cool it! Ha! Ah! What's the hurry? The heavens are smiting me. Uh-huh. And what do you want?
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around.
Huh. Don't get me started on the top. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started to pay off my debts. I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them. And now they're... It's useless. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of...
Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. But over time, it was the work that came to define the genre. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare.
You mean you still have...
Yes, it is my one...
Hey, Chang. You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry...
Oh, you again. But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate?
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is...
Just who do you think you are?
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master. Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had killed a...
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you?
Get a load of this guy. And you, Chang? You're selling that core lapis.
Oh, how the wolves prey.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care.
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Xingqiu, vow to repay this great act of generosity.
All right, give it a rest. Just
Hey, where are you going?
What's the hurry?
like reading, huh, Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Shing...
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt
Don't forget me.
Oh, so now you can hear...
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to... And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his... Of course I do. An initial plan anyway. Give me a second to reflect.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan?
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Quit quoting.
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all. But you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole army of you and your little Guhua buddies wouldn't be able to help you now.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I
Oh, great speech.
There you are, eavesdropper.
Rain outlines your fate.
Hunter becomes the hunted.
Body and mouth.
Over here.
No, my sword! Witness the power of Guhua!
Worked up. Let me amuse myself a little.
Time to act.
The merrier.
Dodge this! I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision! You won this round, but you better watch your back. This is—
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? Yes, though I try to avoid using it. Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is—
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust— It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute. But there must be a deeper level of He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe the two of—
That idea works.
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
You really have stuff to do?
Wow. So that's how that turned out.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying. Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face. Fine. But, as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him. From now on, he shall be known as... Guhua Geek.
You go first. No need to wait for me. One more page and I'll go and stretch my...
Who goes there? How strange. You're not on the guest list. The Master's dealing with some urgent business today.
Urgent business?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently.
So, where is...
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that information. No, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me. I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinya Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no lenience.
Well, my master has much more important things to do. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on our minds when my
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Nice work, Paimon loves compliments and all, but treating Paimon to some tasty snacks would show that you really mean it. Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui. In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Shinue kiosk. Seems business is booming at the Shinue kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
Catch the wind.
I understand. I do. Please, do not worry. You have my word that the order...
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic.
We just ran into but it's nothing for you to worry about.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. You may suddenly...
I understand. I am indebted.
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is cool. Who knows if Gua Geek has made any You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of... When actually, all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park...
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just...
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, my liege, for reasons that I can... There is no need for you to read the contents of...
Ugh. This writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
Hence why I said there's no need for you to... The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can...
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Why would they want to help us? Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. From what I know, once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly be moved to action. Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget. Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in this.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help Chang the Ninth, right?
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am due.
That sounds very lovely. But
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
hey! Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your...
A letter? Oh, I see. This again. Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating.
Can we actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight. Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some... Please take a seat here in Leo Lee Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments.
Yay! Tasty snacks! They're giving...
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Please, this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so...
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel... Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in...
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him. But Liyue is huge. Is it...
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, first, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. Finally, there is Chang...
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then...
Of course, we are not expecting you to...
Wow, so many more! With cash like this, Paimon could run...
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the sellers in the city, then the chasm, and the...
Hi, anything? You want all my core lapis? Well, that's sad. None are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Oh, nothing. Don't worry about my prior client. Thank you for your patronage.
Good day, my friend. Oh, I thought you were here to purchase... No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No, 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 no. All right, I'll do it. Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
Oi! Shh! All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, all of it would be far more than you actually want. What are you saying? Of course my business... If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted line, and I'll...
What's the hurry?
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Freeze!
Hello there.
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours, if you name the right price. The original buyer's price was already quite high, so...
Are you serious? We spent less than 2 million more on the...
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while. Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman.
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal?
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry. Please, there's just one other thing, though. there's been an issue with the delivery of... I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either. So maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away. Oh, yes, of course. I mean, I do hope to carry on.
That's that then. Well, no time to lose. Come on.
What's the hurry?
Oh, yeah! Make a note of the location.
Let's light it up!
Another one down.
Here we go.
Here we go. Quick.
Dodge this! Freeze!
That's it all. Let Paimon... That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
What's the hurry?
Here, we've made a note of the cart's locations.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this a...
Done and dusted! Yeah! We make a great team, don't we? Now for the final stop on our Corlapis crawl.
Freeze!
Adventure time!
There you are, eavesdropper.
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time.
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking you wouldn't know anything.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade, but I don't care who you are. A discount of
No need. We'll take it at the market.
You mean you're not trying to force? I can't believe it. But gentry mount-sized thugs could...
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you.
Huh. Okay, then. But tell me, what on earth do you plan to...
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over.
Good people always get what's coming to them. Anyway, let's get going, because...
Catch the wind.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the...
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword. Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing short of exemplary. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such...
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai. How?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. It was rather good. Thanks.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find it. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his... He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the bit, so regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift
So it was you! You...
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly...
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another. One to whom I am indebted. Was it not one of your own men who said...
You clearly don't know what's... Master, if you please, seize their core lapis!
Rain outlines your fate.
Cool it!
Body and mind. Time to act. Rain outlines your fate. No, my sword! Let me read you a verse.
So soon! Can't run from death.
Impressive. You are no
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off. The core lapis.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only?
What are you saying?
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait. Master!
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young woman, I am unscathed.
My lord?
You? You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the
Drats!
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable business. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you...
You meddling swine! Well...
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair.
How dare you subject me to such...
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision.
Fine. Have it your way.
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business.
You? Funny-speaking book... So that massive stash of Mora, you let us...
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. A classic 2 birds, 1 stone situation. You're too kind. You have valor in your heart.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Goop. Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their Paimon's toast, and sorry.
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill!
Jokes aside, I have the two of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you... Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged, I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. To have made such valiant and
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions, and earn—
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're—
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Cheng the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
It seems whatever I say, there's no Oh, I didn't realize you weren't a—
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me.
What's the hurry?
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please don't say that. You have... The Chang family was a prestigious household. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. Were it not for you, this barren waste...
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was...
Do people really look down?
Actually, the art is centuries old. And to instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to... In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness, what does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide, didn't you? It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge... My ore is sold, and my treasured... what? What?
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, nothing. That little rascal surely isn't...
stress.
Cool it. Don't push your luck.
I'll protect us. Go!
Freeze! Cool it. Dodge this.
Drop! Crumble apart!
Why do they never miss?
Let's dance.
Freeze. Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Yeah.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Ah.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Catch the wind.
What's the hurry?
Adventure time! Let's light it up!
Dodge this!
I'll protect us.
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time. Don't push your luck. Cool it. What's the hurry?
Freeze! Dodge this!
Off we...
You're open! You're open!
Cool it! Dodge this! Cool it!
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry. Dodge this! Freeze!
Try!
Cool it!
Try!
Freeze!
Picked the wrong test subject.
What's the hurry? Cool it. Don't push your luck. Dodge the... Cool it. Dodge this.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it. Dodge this. What's the... Cool it. Oh, so sorry. Freeze. What's the... Dodge this.
Let's dance.
Freeze.
Let's light it up!
Cool it.
I'm fine. I'll protect us.
Dodge this. Don't push your luck. Freeze. Dodge this!
Get out of here! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up! Yeah! Off we go! Adventure time! Going in! Let's light it up!
Don't get frostbite. Freeze! Cool it! Dodge that! Freeze!